and then we're going to play this video because Sky Sports, Fabrizio never said the fee. He just said the deal's been agreed, but we don't really know the fees. So this is what Sky Sports has said, guys. So let's try and play this video. Wish me luck to see if it will work. Let's do that. Let me mute my mic.
I think that is the case. Granit Xhaka could be one. Arsenal remain in talks with Bayer Leverkusen over the sale of Granit Xhaka. This one looks like it's edging ever closer now, and the deal under discussion is worth 25 million euros, which is around 21.5 million pounds. I think that will be a good deal for Arsenal, this, because remember, he's 30 years old. He's 31 in September. He's only got a year left on his contract. And with Declan Rice coming in, would that mean Granit Xhaka would find his time limited? And of course, I think Leverkusen could offer a longer contract. I think that is the case. Granit Xhaka could be one. Arsenal remain in talks with Bayer Leverkusen over the sale of Granit Xhaka.
So sorry guys, the echo. One second. So yeah, this obviously reported Darmesh from Sky Sports. Obviously, we're apparently going to get a fee of Granit Xhaka for around 25 million euros, 21 million in some money in British pounds, obviously. Now, I thought actually before this, when we were obviously, when the story first came out, it was a bit shorter. It was like 12 million or something like that, and I was like, surely we can get more for this guy. Like, he was superb last season. I know the season before that, he is, he hasn't been at his, he was shocking the season before that, and his age as well. With his age, as Dominik said, he's 30, he's going to be 31 soon. So I reckon 25 mil for this guy is a good amount of fee. I think we paid near enough that amount for him. Or was that a bit? I don't know how much you actually. Someone in the chat, let me know how much you paid Borussia Mönchengladbach for Granit Xhaka. Was it 30 mil? I think it was like 34, 35 mil. So the fact that he's been here for 7 years at Arsenal now. Obviously, Wenger bought him in 2017. He's been here for quite a while. And to get 25 million euros for the guy isn't that bad. And I'm glad that we're taking this step, and I'm glad he is leaving. Because I think this is a new challenge for him. I think last season was his perfect send-off, in my opinion. He's been at this club for quite a while now. He's had some good moments, had some bad moments. Obviously, he had his best season last season, and I was really impressed with him last season. He really, proved me wrong. Because I thought last season, I knew it would be his last season as well, but I thought it would be the same with Granit Xhaka. But he really, gave it everything last season, and he really played well last season. I was really impressed to watch him last season. So I think it is the right time for him to move on. I think we are getting new midfielders who will ultimately elevate us and improve us to the next level. Granit Xhaka is Granit Xhaka. Who knows how he would have played for this upcoming season. So I think this, and the player wants to leave as well. Arsenal willing to let the player leave, going back to Germany where we signed him from. I think it's a very good move. Playing on the Xabi Alonso, good amount of money for his age as well. And yeah, it's over now. Granit Xhaka, we wish him all the best. Big up last season, because he played really well last season, Granit Xhaka. But it's time for you to move on. He will be going to Bayer Leverkusen, guys, for around 25 million euros. So yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts. Question for you guys: Would you, anyone in the chat, any Arsenal fans, would you have kept Granit Xhaka for another season? Personally, I don't think I would have. As much as how well he played last season, I personally think it's time for him to move on, because I think we're getting in better midfielders, and not disrespect to him, but we are getting in much more better midfielders than Granit Xhaka. Declan Rice is going to come in now. We just signed Kai Havertz. We don't know where he's going to play at the moment, but he's classed as a midfielder in Arsenal's new team selection or whatever. Yeah, to Mina, no worries. I'll make your mods. No worries to Mina. Thanks for reminding me. I'll definitely make that for the next stream. You should be mod to Mina. All right, big up to you. But yeah, I'm looking to obviously get in maybe like Romeo Lavia and another midfielder. So I think keeping Granit Xhaka next season, would he even be fit into Arsenal's squad next season with the new players coming in? I personally don't think so. And I think this is a perfect time for him to move on. I think he had a fantastic season last season. In my opinion, was one of our best players, and I can't believe I'm saying that. But one season doesn't really paper over the cracks of the season before that. And you go back to the season when we first signed him, season 2017, he weren't that great. He wasn't living up to his value in my opinion. And we had the 2018 season, 2019, when he, the season which got it for me, which really made me like, yeah, we've got to get rid of this guy, is when the Crystal Palace game, the Crystal Palace game where he said F off to the fans, threw the armband on the floor, took off his shirt and started going like that, like he's Hulkamania and all. He's a Hulkamania. Do you know the WWE wrestler? It's like going like that. And yeah, I think that got me for me. And then obviously the season with Arteta's when we finished 5th, and he was just getting sent off against Burnley, really reckless player, and he's that type of player. I understand that. So look, last season definitely proved me wrong in some aspects. I didn't expect to play. I didn't expect him to play that well last season, and we know he was in a different position last season as well, playing more attackive, and it really worked out. But I think this is the perfect deal, perfect time to move on. He is 31, so I'm happy with the money we got for 31. And I said, can we get a little bit more than the 12 million that we was going to get for the guy? I was like, surely we can get a bit more, and we have. So 21 million, that is not even that bad in my opinion, guys. I think it's perfect to move on. Granit Xhaka, we wish you all the best and good luck in Germany. So let me know, guys, though, would you have kept Granit Xhaka for one more season? As I said, I wouldn't. I think it's a perfect move, perfect time for him to move on. But let me know. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. Let me know down below. So yeah, Granit Xhaka has gone by Leverkusen. So we're going to move on now to our next story. That is about Florian Balogun. What's happening with this guy? Is Arsenal keeping? Are we going to get money for him? We've got another video to play here from the main man himself, Darmish. Big up to Darmish. But